You bastard.
Welcome to a world of thrills, a world of drama, of capes and tights, a world where death is a rolling door. Welcome to the Geek Matrix.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Geek Matrix DC Comics Review Show, episode number, don't tell me, 284.
Oh, we got it.
Yes. All right. Yes, we are here every week talking the week's DC Comics releases, and this week is no different. My name is Rob, and joining me, as always, is my wonderful co-host, Josh.
It's me. Hello. This is me.
Does he know me? Anyway, it's an old meme. Don't worry about it. It's a stupid old meme.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I hear that, and I immediately think, yes, I know the way to Ruin.
And this is why I said don't worry about it.
I know, I'm super old.
It's not even like honestly, it's very little to do with being super old. It was, I want to say, a Gen Z meme.
Even then, do you know what Drury Lane refers to?
The Muffin Man.
There you go.
Yeah.
But that's only because you were raised on Shrek.
To be fair, I was raised on nursery rhymes. I know the Muffin Man before Shrek, but Shrek made the Muffin Man mainstream.
Big Muffin Man, mainstream Muffin Man,
Yeah.
out dog.
Ow! You sold it. You sold it. You sold it. Anyway, we got a lot of comics to talk about today. 4 books on our list to review, but that doesn't mean that's all we're going to be talking about. When I say a lot, I mean there's a lot. Oh my god.
Anyway, because I'm unfamiliar, I've been ridiculously busy with nothing that I can talk about. Well, that's not true. I've been doing a lot of writing on my TV show. Like a lot of writing on my TV show. And getting that, okay, so the beats and basic ideas scripts are done for the entire 2 seasons. And then the entire first 3 episodes are completely scripted.
Right on. Nice. And you're going to shop this around, or?
Oh yeah, this one. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think this is. I mean, it's completely original, and it's sort of based off of me. Yeah, it's not a side project or like game I'm building or anything like that. It's a story I want to try and sell. See if I can't get $1 million a show.
Right on. One thing I'll say is, don't be discouraged if it does get picked up and then they throw away half your script, because they like to bring in their own writers.
Yeah, they're not allowed to. I won't sell it.
That's throwing away $1 million.
But here's the thing: is I want to tell my story. I don't want to give somebody an idea and have them, because that's not my story anymore.
Yeah.
So
I get that.
That's the deal. You stick with what I've got, or my movie doesn't get made, my show doesn't get made.
Well,
And I'll turn it into a fucking book.
fair enough. Well, with that, we have today in our honorable mentions section Catwoman number 84, Superman Unlimited number 10, Wonder Woman number 30, Batman Superman World's Finest number 48, and New History of the DC Universe, the Dakota Incident number 1. I have read none of them so far because I've been too damn busy.
Yeah, and I am looking forward to reading Dakota Incident.
Me too.
It's a big one, and
I've already been spoiled on the last page.
Well, don't spoil me on it.
Yeah, we'll not spoil you
That
on
one
it.
is at the top of my pile.
Yeah, it looks really good.
It's a big pile for me this week.
But G.I. Joe number 18 came out, Josh. What do you mean?
Oh my God! I forgot that was this week.
Yeah.
We
got, you still got to catch up.
Showing up. Yeah, I still have a lot of catching
Yeah.
up before I get to there. But
Yeah.
it's official, and you do have to promise me that if this turns out to be just a fleeting thing, and Matt isn't coming, then you got to tell me.
I will tell you, but I will say there's been no confirmation of a Mask spin-off or miniseries or ongoing at all. It's just Matt Tracker.
That's the waters with Matt Tracker.
Well, Matt, hang on. So I'm suspecting Free Comic Book Day is going to kind of reveal something because they're keeping that close to chest, heavy under wraps. They're not saying whatever's happening for Free Comic Book Day Energon Universe 2026, right? Whether it's the big standoff between the Autobots and the Joes that we've been suspecting since the Energon Universe started, who knows? Or if it's actually going to be like Miles Mayhem, who has been popping up in Transformers, and Matt Tracker, who has been popping up in G.I. Joe, and slowly their paths are gearing towards each other if they're going to meet and there's going to be a Mask spinoff. And this is all a backdoor pilot, and that's going to be announced for Free Comic Book Day. I don't know, but that's what I'm speculating. So I can tell you this: Miles Mayhem and Matt Tracker are players in the Energon universe in Transformers and G.I. Joe, respectively.
Say that one more time.
Miles Mayhem has been a player in Transformers since issue 25, and Matt Tracker has been a player in G.I. Joe since this week. He's been named. Actually, no, he was in a previous issue. I just don't remember which one that was because it's kind of been jumping all around. And then he was in this one pretty heavily.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
I personally think that's what's happening. I think it's definitely a backdoor pilot kind of thing. And it's just another layer to the universe. Saturday morning lovely cartoons uniting all of them that can go together.
Exactly.
I wouldn't expect to see He-Man or Thundercats showing up.
No. Maybe He-Man. Thundercats got their own thing going on in another imprint, so. Yeah, I don't think He-Man. It would be like whatever toy company was it Mattel initially that started those? Yeah. G.I. Joe and Transformers and Mask. So whatever was under that tree is Hasbro. Well, G.I. Joe and Transformers always went hand in hand anyway. So yeah, whoever was under those trees back in the 80s, there's a good chance they could show up, right?
Absolutely.
Hot Wheels? Barbie?
Anything is possible.
We just had two Hot Wheels Transformers come out based off Twin Mill and the Hot Rod.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, so who knows? Maybe. So yeah, that's that as a thing that came out this week that I love, but that's not what we're going to be talking about today because we have in our main reviews Nightwing number 135, Titans number 32, Absolute Batman number 17, and a special one-off appearance of a brand new number 1 from the Vertigo imprint, End of Life number 1. And I want to start this off by talking about Vertigo because it's back in a big way. We've had 3 books so far in 3 weeks and a new one coming out next week. I forget the title of it. So we have End of Life this week. We had Bleeding Hearts last week, and making its triumphant return, Nice House by the Sea number 7 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's released in Vertigo.
Yeah, and that's just a funny thing because Nice House has been under like 3 different imprints in 19 issues.
Right?
Between like DC, Black Label, Vertigo. I'm sure there was another one. Hell of a good book still. Yeah, that might be it. Kicking Vertigo off with Nice House by the Sea #7 when it had its return from hiatus. Brilliant move because that gets people right in the door, right out the gate of like, okay, if this is Vertigo, this is what I want to see, right? And then you have the next 2 weeks with the next 2 books, Bleeding Hearts and End of Life. I actually meant to pick up End of Life today and I forgot when I was at the LCS. Damn it. But I picked up Bleeding Hearts last week because written by Dennis Camp. I love Dennis Camp right now. He's one of my favorite writers right now. So I had to pick it up. I'm not a lover of zombie stories, so I didn't love this story because it is wholeheartedly a zombie story, but it's Dennis Camp, so it has that twist to the formula, right? It's got that extra oomph that really pulls you in, that kind of grabbed me a little bit. At the end of the issue, it was like, it's still a zombie story. I don't know if I want to continue, but that last page twist was like, maybe I'll pick up issue 2. Right? It was very good for what it was. Yeah,
I'm not. If he's able to make you read another one, because that kind of thing is definitely not Euro, man.
It's not. It really isn't. I picked it up solely because of his name, and I wanted to try out all the Vertigo books.
Fair.
I hope it sticks around this time. I hope it comes back in a big way, and I think we have a good chance here.
I think so. If what we've had so far is any indication, then Vertigo has been off to a great start.
Yeah.
About that later.
Oh, we shall. And it's without any of its quote-unquote flagship titles, if you consider Vertigo having flagship titles. And when I do, I say like Hellblazer, Swamp Thing, stuff like that. Sandman, I think, was a Vertigo title back in the day, right? Without any of those characters or those titles releasing again under Vertigo, if it does hold true, then this has lasting impact, 100%. And the fact that even DC is doing it without, it's not only a testament to them believing in Vertigo without shoehorning in a classic Vertigo title to like pull in readers,
bringing them, even worse, bringing them back just to have them to bring it, which means not necessarily the greatest fucking story.
Exactly. But even more of a testament to the fact that they firmly believe in what Tinian's doing with Nice House, because it is at this point the flagship Vertigo title, in my opinion. It was the first one of this new run of imprint, and it is got lasting power so far. I haven't heard a bad thing about that book. So
no, it's been a good series.
Yeah,
I love the series.
Yeah. Fuck, I can't wait to see how it ends. And when I read issue 7, I was like, oh my god. I need people to have read it right now so I can talk about it.
Sorry I didn't get there. But speaking of things that come to the end, I'm itching to talk about our first book. So what do we got about news that you want to get out?
Oh, we have some fucking news, bud. Let me tell you.
Well,
Let me fucking tell you, bud. So. Let me just pull it up real quick. So we have, for what was the event? Comics Pro 2026. Comics Pro. Yeah. Had the latest announcements for DC Next Level. Let me actually find a okay. I did not actually share a link. God damn it. All right, hang on. I just sent pictures in our chat. I didn't send an actual fucking link. Oh, no.
Well, isn't that a bitch?
Just give me 1 minute here while I pull up an actual link to thing I was reading. All right, there's that. I gotta click on a few links here. This backdoor fucking way to get into it. God damn it, dag and nabbit. Okay. So yeah, Comics Pro 26 gave us the first reveal of the next 3 titles under the Next Level banner. Excuse me. First up, Teen Titans #1, coming later this year in 2026, is a monthly book written by Kyle Higgins with art from Danny Cuolo. And if that is not a creative team to boast about, I don't know what is. Right? This is a Red Hood-led Teen Titans. Which already is like, what the fuck? Yeah. Red Hood is going to be kind of training these kids and bringing them up to speed in superheroics. And there is 5 kids shown in the image that they appeared at Comics Pro today. 3 of which we can recognize. One of which we're assuming is this character based off design, but it's a brand new suit, so it is kind of hard to tell. I think it's Fair Play, Mr. Terrific Son. Yeah. I've seen a lot of people saying that. The giant F on the jacket with the same color scheme kind of screams it's Fair Play. Then we have Cheshire Cat, Roy Harper's daughter. We have Flatline from the Damian comics, Robin comics, and then 2 seemingly new characters that nobody can recognize as far as I've seen online so far. Nobody knows who they are, except for Kyle Higgins and Danielle DeNicolo, I imagine. But the one thing I can say about them is they look very anime inspired, and it is Danielle DeNicolo, who is already anime inspired with his art. So not surprising. But I could almost pick out manga characters that you think is what?
Brock and Naruto.
When you say Rock, like Rock Lee? Brock.
From
Brock. Oh. Got you.
At least a
little bit. Maybe a little bit. So that's that. Look for that later this year. I'm excited to at least give it a shot. Because I like Kyle Higgins right now. I love Danielle DeNicolo's art. And it's an interesting looking team. I can't say it's a recipe made to win, but who the hell knows, right? It could be fan-fucking-tastic. It's also been a good number of years since we've even had a Teen Titans book. So the fact that somebody's come up with an idea, I'm happy. Just have to see how it goes. Second up, we have a book that was already teased, technically announced in the initial Next Level panel when they had a list of titles. One of them was Barbara Gordon Breakout. And now we have the creative team, the story, and the release date. And this is coming out in May and is being written by Mariko Tamaki and art from Amake Noelpan. And how this story goes, if you, like me, and I'm sure everybody else was curious by the title Barbara Gordon Breakout, well, this is starting to make more sense. Thanks to Commissioner Vandal Savage's pet project Prison for all who oppose him, Barbara Gordon is arrested for aiding the Bat family, and then she's shipped off to a supermax where she is locked up with dangerous criminals and equally dangerous guards in a place where nothing is what it seems. The true danger is just beginning. Yeah. I'm not sure if it's an ongoing or a miniseries, but that is what the story is. Interesting choice for Barbara Gordon. I know I wasn't the hugest fan of Mariko Tamaki's Detective Comics. And this article specifically on Comics Beat.
I was also a huge fan of Dark Detective.
Was that Mariko Tamaki?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The 10-issue limited series?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I thought that was somebody else.
Nope. That was
Well,
that
damn.
was Tamaki.
Well, fair enough. But I still have to read that. So, yeah. Because this article specifically calls out the 28-issue run of Detective Comics, where she teamed with Noel Pan for 4 issues during the weekly Shadows of the Bad storyline. So we'll have to see what happens there. It could be good. Could be good. Could be good. I don't know. I just think it's a weird direction for Barbara Gordon. But like I said, could be good. And finally, a book that will debut in June 2026. I don't think Josh has seen this yet. I kept this reveal close to the chest so I could get his live reaction. Let me just pull up your face here for a second. The Dead Man. You're muted, dude. You're ruining this moment for me.
Oh shit!
You're muted again. Oh no! What happened? No. Josh broke his audio. Na. Oh no. Oh no. Well, at least I can get his facial reaction. Yeah, so this is The Dead Man, debuting in June 2026. The creative team of W. Maxwell Prince, Martin Marazzo, and Chris O'Halloran, which you may remember their names from Superman The Kryptonite Spectrum recently, which finished in January, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Maybe December. Yes, oh, he's back. The cover makes it look out of universe, but the description basically says it's in universe. In the aftermath of DCKO, the balance between life and death has been thrown into chaos, leaving souls trapped in a dangerous loop of ghostly derangement. Only Boston Brand, the one and only Dead Man, can possess the living and the metahuman alike to uncover the source of the disruption and restore order before the entire world slips into spiritual freefall.
Great. Google.
Yeah.
That sounds man.
Yep.
That's like a dead man story, not a story dead man's in. That's badass.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me so happy. You made me happy, right?
Good. Well, I could make you even more happy because then we have a roadmap for the rest of the year.
Oh, do we?
The DC Next Level 2026 slate. So we know that Barbara Gordon Breakout is coming out in May, The Dead Man is coming out in June, Teen Titans is coming out some point this year, but then in summer 2026 confirmed, we have Legion of Superheroes, Doom Patrol.
Wait, hold on. Do we have any creative team tied to it yet?
Not yet. This is just titles so far.
That's awesome. Doom Patrol.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Jonah Hex.
Yes.
And then branching closer to fall 2026, we have 2 titles that are already announced: The Demon.
That's awesome.
And Batman: Shadows of the Bat.
Yeah. The Shadows of the Batman. I hope that follows secondary Batman characters.
It really should.
I hope it does.
Yeah. But what concerns me is the fact that I know the original title was called that too, but it's called Batman: Shadow of the Bat. So there's probably going to be Batman centric. If it was just called Shadow of the Bat, I could see it being a Bat family book. But because Batman specifically in the title, they're probably going to push Batman centric.
I mean, maybe not. I always hold out hope because of Batman and the Outsiders. The last 2 runs had his name on it, and he was barely in it. So
That's true.
Hopefully that's the case. Fingers crossed. Not that I hate Batman. The rest of the Bat family need love too.
We know you hate Batman.
I do not hate Batman. Love Batman. That's why I'm so critical of his books.
Yeah. No, I get that. I get that a lot. And I think that about does it for my news. Ultimate Spider-Man finished this week.
All of those titles just are all good.
Yes. I knew you'd be happy about that. Hopefully.
And Ultimate Spider-Man's all done?
Yep.
So
it was no longer delayed.
Hitman is available to write some of them.
Shadow of the Bat, perhaps? No, if he was going to do any, I could see him doing probably Doom Patrol. Or the Demon. I think he'd have fun with those. Stop watching WWE. I recognize that bell. So Ultimate Spider-Man finished this week. Issue 24 came out, and just like Ultimate X-Men and Ultimate Black Panther, I'm noticing a trend. It kind of leaves things open-ended, but also what I'm finding with all three books, the way they ended, it kind of leaves a sense of hope.
You think?
Yeah, that's the vibe I got from the last pages of all three books so far. Is that they are leaving the characters in a place where they feel they can overcome their turmoils, and the last pages all kind of say these characters are going to be all right.
And then it's all going to be ripped away from them.
Yeah. Which, if that's the case, and all the books are doing that and like leaving us the sense of hope, and then Ultimate Endgame comes around and just kills all of them, biggest freaking event ever, because that's just gonna break hearts.
That's gonna break hearts. It's gonna piss people off.
Yeah,
but
I don't see this ending well so far.
You'll be shit talked about for 3 years, but 10 years later, it'll be talked about how good it was.
Yeah. Pretty much. Like Identity Crisis. People are starting to say how much they like that. And I'm thinking, why? Why? My
brother texted me today.
Yeah.
Let me read you this test.
Oh no. Got me curious.
Have you ever heard of Comic-Torian? Who's that? He does audiograms of different comic storylines on Spotify, YouTube, I think. I listen to him while driving. Cool. Sometimes pronouncing things a little funny, but he does different voices and tones for different characters. Sounds like he's having a blast. I've been listening to Spider-Man Last Stand, and got through Mighty Thor, Jane Foster, what a badass story with Thor of War. Some of them range like 40 minutes, yada, yada. But I like the hands-free being able to hear complete art. The Three Jokers was done so well. I would have loved to see Todd become the third person instead of Jill.
And there goes any hopes I had of getting Josh to watch Comic-Torian.
Bye.
If I may, Comic-Torian is a very famous comic book YouTuber that kind of became famous for being so positive. Not necessarily that he likes every book, but he really pushes the idea that comic books are fun.
Okay.
So he always gives books the same treatment when he's describing them and makes them all sound fun and actually brings more readers to the table. Even if the book sucks major donkey butt, he still brings new readers to the books. So he's doing good work. He's actually doing a really good job. Just don't.
It's more on commentary about how years later people go back and say something like that.
Three Jokers was good.
Yeah.
To be fair, has your brother ever actually read it?
No.
Yeah. So once he reads it, he'll hate Cosmic Story too.
No, he won't. He tends to be on like he tends to share mostly like your guys' opinions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when it comes to comments and whatnot.
Fair enough. A little more lenient on some stuff.
Yeah.
We like more 90s and 2000s nostalgia.
Yes.
Fair enough.
A lot. Yeah.
Well, speaking of 90s and 2000s nostalgia, I think that is about all to talk about. Actually, there's one thing I've been meaning to bring up.
Bring it.
To tell you, Josh. Actually, for Brandon, I also want to bring up my daily Green Lantern challenge and see where I'm at right now too. Marvel this week, if not last week, maybe last week, saw the release of a new issue 1 called Mark Spector Moon Knight, brand new Moon Knight series. I thought you might be interested.
Have you checked it out yet?
Not yet, but it's on my pull list. My digital pull list, not my physical.
Right, gotcha.
Yeah.
I will have to take a look at that.
Yeah.
Who's writing?
Jed McKay.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll give it a shot.
Yeah. It looks interesting. Just flipping through it, I kind of get the same vibe as I did from the Moon Knight TV show.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like mindfucky.
That's
I don't really know what's going on.
Those are good stories. The Moon Knight is one of those characters that you can write in so many different ways. Everybody knows I'm not one of Bendis' biggest fans by any stretch of the imagination. His Moon Knight was fucking awesome. And then try and pair that to Lemire's, Moon Knight, which was just flat out amazing. They were two totally different kinds of books.
Yeah.
And he can be utilized in a lot of different ways. Too bad we don't see more stories about that.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to what Jed McKay's got. I'm blanking on what it is right now. But you guys actually had me read Jed McKay stuff before, and I think it may have been like Doctor Strange or Ghost Rider.
He's currently writing X-Men.
No, this would have been a little while.
The Cyclops team. Oh, okay. I'm not sure. That might have been Kirk and Brandon that got you onto that.
I'm not sure. Oh, gosh, I'm tired. 6:30. That's
Yeah, we should get into it.
that never happens. It's like 1 o'clock. It's
Easy fucking day.
Gonna have to start getting tired soon. All right. So where are you at with your Green Lantern?
Well, Brandon, when you listen to this, hopefully you're listening to this, you'll be able to hear straight from my horse's mouth. Day 45 is today. I've not made today's post yet. What I have done though, day 42, I think, was the last day I did a Silver Age title, and I put a pause on that at Green Lantern number 39. And just before Green Lantern number 40, where Alan Scott makes a Silver Age Green Lantern debut. So I go back to the Golden Age, starting with All American Comics number 16, and do all of the Golden Age with Green Lantern-centric stories, not including JSA, not including team-ups, just Green Lantern solo stories. And then jumping back to Green Lantern number 40, Volume 2 in the Silver Age, so you get the full fucking story, full picture of Alan Scott and Hal Jordan meeting. Not for the first time, because at this point in the Silver Age, Alan and Jay and the JSA had all met the Justice League in Justice League in the Silver Age. So they've already met at this point. But it's his first time being in Green Lantern Volume 2 proper. So I did not realize how many Golden Age Green Lantern comics there were.
There are so
tons. I never knew about Comic Cavalcade. I never realized how many All-American Comics Alan was in. I knew there was 38 solo books. I didn't know there were 67 pages each with 4 stories in each issue. So it's going to be a lot. Comic Cavalcade, 29 books. All-American Comics going from 16 to number 102, all featuring Alan Scott type stories, short stories. So what I'm doing for the Golden Age is bunching a bunch of books together. So I'm doing 3 issues of All-American Comics a day, at least for the first 4 days, until All-American Comics number 27, I think it is, where we meet Doiby Dickles for the first time. And then I'll be doing an issue of All-American Comics and Comic Cavalcade simultaneously until I finish Comic Cavalcade. And then I'm going to be alternating All-American Comics and Green Lantern, All-American Comics and Green Lantern, until I finish all of the Golden Age, and then I can get back to the fun stuff. And it's going to take me a long fucking time.
A Golden Age, we respect it, we honor it, we love it when it comes back and visits us. But good God, can it be a slog to get through?
Yeah, I was not looking forward to it because like I read a couple of Golden Age issues in the past and it felt like a slog. But like I said, I'm on. Well, this is day 3 technically, and I'm doing 3 books a day. The first day, I just did All-American Comics number 16. Yesterday I did 17, 18, 19. Today I'm doing 20, 21, 22. And I just finished number 22 before we started recording. I'm actually having a good time with it. We haven't seen any major supervillains yet, but I'm really digging into the campiness of the Golden Age. It's actually a little bit of fun.
I don't think you see a big real Green Lantern villain like a major recurring supervillain for quite some time, do you?
I'm not sure. I've never really read too much into Alan Scott stories, so I have no clue what to expect.
So this is exploratory for you. Awesome.
It is, yeah, that's why I really want to do it. Yeah.
It's awesome, dude.
Yeah, like I read All-American Comics number 16 because I have the facsimile edition, and I looked into some wiki and backstory of some characters and here and there, but I've never actually read full issues apart from AAC number 16. So this is all brand new for me. This is all. That's why I'm so excited. That's why I really want to do it because I want to know all of Alan Scott's history. Here I am.
There you are. On your way to becoming the light bearer, the source of all knowledge, lanterns.
I will be the Book of Oa.
There you go.
Yeah, we'll see. One day. I'm kind of missed the Silver Age right now because it was a little easier to get through, and it was actually getting really good where I put a pause on it. I'm really excited to get to issue 40 where Alan and Hal are in the book together. Because I've never read that one either, and even like I feel bad. There was one person that's following me on Reddit with it. Because I've gathered a bit of a following on Reddit too. It's kind of weird. When I finished day 30 or issue 39, he said, "Man, I can't wait for you to get to issue 40." So like, easily one of the best books, The Silver Age. I love it so much. When Alan shows up, I'm like, "Oh shit, yeah, you're gonna have to wait a few months." But that kind of pushed me a little bit more. It's like I really want to read that issue. I've been wanting to read that one for so long. I never did it.
Step it up to 5 issues a day.
Oh fuck! I don't have the time. Like I say, I'm only reading 3 8 to 12 page stories a day, and I've only just finished it before airtime. I haven't even finished the write up yet. I haven't finished my post. So if you want to follow along with me, like many other people are, check it out on the Green Lantern subreddit. I'm posting there every single day. It's not hard to miss, or it's not hard to find. Hard to miss. Yeah, it's not hard to find. It's hard to miss. You'll see it. It's right there.
It's there.
Yeah. All right. So with that, already looking forward to when I finish the Golden Age. But with that, we're getting into Nightwing, number 135.
Nightwing number 135, just like he said. He's just like he said. All right, so picking up where we left off, where the Zani had made Nightwing bowl for soup. Martian Manhunter and Batgirl are trying to help people. Bab starts to run back into the collapsing building to save Nightwing Prime, but he's woken up and instead saves her from getting crushed by the building. Since he's actually a kid, guess what? He can hear the Zani's music too, and he's gonna go follow it. Inside the circus, Nightwing, having taken down the Zani for a minute, is checking on the kids in the circus. He gathers them, and remembering the rules of the Cirque Sin and the fifth dimension, he uses his imagination to make a ladder to get the kids out. The Zani comes after him, transformed, looking evil-looking, and that's when Prime shows up, starts fighting the clown. He keeps them busy enough that Nightwing is able to get kids out. The problem is, the Zani has splintered a piece of himself off into each one of the kids. He'll be able to pull himself from his world, and matter of fact, he'll be able to pull his world into ours through them. And that's when Nightwing Prime realizes he's just going to have to stay there and continually whoop the crap out of the Zani to keep our world safe. So he does. He really starts beating on the Zani, and the portals of the Cirque du Sin closes, and there is no way back. That's what he sees. That's when he sees, he being Nightwing. That's when Nightwing sees what's happened to his city, and he sees the other heroes there, Superman, Wonder Woman, etc. There to help in his absence. Later, he sees Claire, who was apparently stolen the Nightwing and communicated with Maggie Sawyer had, and calls Nightwing. The Zani still visit all the kids in their dreams, she says, but he can't do anything now because there's a hero there too. Prime sends a message through Claire, telling Nightwing exactly what's happening, and that he's never been happier in his entire life. We end with an epilogue showing us the new mayor of Blue Haven, one Bernard Zoni. And he plans to bring Blue Haven under his control, however cruel it needs to be. So number one, first thing first, seems a little unoriginal to have two villains named Bernard in the DC universe. But other than that, I think this is a damn good ending to this story. It's a hell of a ride. It tugged at emotion because the kids, damn parental experience. But really though, the Waters captured the emotions of all the kids in the story, from the little ones that were stolen all the way up to the gang members. It was beautifully crafted, and that includes the art across the board and specifically this issue. That was amazing, solid effort, solid ending, just damn good. 8.75 out of 10.
100%. I had the same thought about Bernard, but may I also add not even just two villains named Bernard, but also two ex-Robin villains.
Right?
Funny how that works, eh? It's almost like Dan Waters saying something. Yeah, this issue, fan-freaking-tastic. It definitely, like you said, tugged at the heartstrings. Fuck, yeah, there's... Nightwing Prime did not see that coming. I'm kind of sad he's gone.
Me too. Me too. But I feel like that's what this kid wanted.
Yeah.
You know, he is literally he's literally Nightwing's version of Superboy Prime.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's a kid, got powers, but he's just a fanboy.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's living his dream life now.
Pretty much.
It makes me a little sad about it, but it also makes me happy for him.
Yeah.
It also sets up a possibility that he gets corrupted by the Zani later and becomes an incredible villain.
I hope not, because I like the way he was left here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't want that to. I don't want him to get corrupted that way.
I'd prefer not, but it's definitely something that could happen. It's a storyline looming.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's true. You have a point. But I really hope that nobody pulls that trigger. Yeah. Where that puts the city now, we'll have to see. Ultimately, there was a fairly simple finish. I'm trying to think of other notes to add to it, but there really isn't much else to say. Nightwing Prime made a sacrifice. Nightwing got out okay, and the heroes came to Nightwing's help to his aid. So that's the story. It was really good, but there's just not much else to talk about. So with that, 8.5 out of 10.
8.5 out of 10. All
That's what I'll
right.
give it.
We're not done with Nightwing, though.
Nope.
You want to tell us
From it in Titans. I'm just writing down my score. Titans number, what is it? Oh my god, 32. Shit, my mind has been putting the numbers way too far back. This is Ends of the Earth. This is the final chapter in this little story arc of the DCKO tie-in. This is written by John Layman with art and colors from Pete Woods, letters from Wes Abbott, and the cover as well from Pete Woods. We pick up in the past, kind of during the early days of the evacuation, where the Titans are all met in the Titans bunker in New York City, where they're discussing what to do next and discussing specifically what to do with Tara. Raven has the idea that Tara should go with her and Nightwing to Gemworld because maybe, just maybe, Tara can be seen or can be shown a better way to live. They did the right thing with Vanadia and with Glimmer and her brother, whose name escapes me, Mammoth. So maybe Tara can be shown the error of her ways as well and can actually start to see herself as a hero. And after a long back and forth conversation between Tara, Nightwing, and Raven, Tara finally starts to see their side of things as Nightwing and Raven reveal to her that you have an opportunity here in Gemworld. Yes, you have a history, and no, you should not forget it, but nobody in Gemworld knows that history. All they know is you stopped the villain that was here to take over their world. You, nobody else. And the people that are here from Earth, you have the opportunity to show them how much of a hero you can be and help them be the refugees that they are now and give them the home that they desire. You could be that hero to them. And that kind of brings that kind of brings Tara around, and maybe she starts to see the error of her ways for sure. And that is ultimately where she is left off with Raven and Nightwing to be a Titan again. Meanwhile, on Earth, as it's being terraformed, Donna is shackled in gigantic freaking metal shackles by Grail, and Roy is being held up by some parademons. Grail is about ready to kill Donna and Roy if Donna does not submit her will to Darkseid, which obviously she's not going to. And just as Grail is about to strike with her sword, in comes John Kent, Cassandra Cain, and some Teen Titans recruits, perhaps, including Fair Play, Cheshire Cat, Quiz Kid, and The Boom, which we all last saw in The Kids Are All Fight special DCKO tie-in. So John and the kids come in, and John, Cass, and the kids come in and save the two Titans, and together they blast Grail to the other side of the universe through a boom tube created by Fairplay's mother boxes. I guess it's got mother boxes. I always thought they were just like cube versions of Michael Holt's orbs.
No, he's got
Terrific beers.
He's got mini mother boxes.
Mini mother boxes. Interesting. Not surprising. I think about it a bit. So that group then goes back to the Watchtower base and helps the Earth. And then we see a brief interlude at the end. Raven using the power of Gemworld and the sorcerers within are able to mentally bring all the Titans together. Beast Boy, Starfire, Raven, Nightwing, Donna Troy, and Arsenal are all together in some kind of dream world. Vic is not there, unfortunately, but the Titans have no... what's the word I'm trying to think of? They for sure know that Vic is going to be okay. That no matter what comes next, they will always be Titans. And that is where the story ends. Next month, DCKO concludes and New Titans begins. That is the end of that arc. I actually rather liked it. It is as close as a DCKO tie-in as you can get. You don't need to read it if you're reading DCKO. You do need to read it if you're reading Titans. It was quite good and really set up the future. I honestly thought New Titans was having a new creative team, but maybe it is John Layman, because John Layman's kind of set this up rather beautifully. I think so. I haven't been the biggest fan of the other issues that John Layman has done so far, but this story are kind of hammered home for me. I think he just needed to get the steam going a little bit, get the ball rolling, and now he's hitting it. He's hitting his stride, and with New Titans, I have hope. I have a lot of hope for next month. He seems to have a pretty good understanding of the core relationships that this group of Titans has, that they are more of a family than a superhero team, right? So I respect that. I respect it. I'm looking forward to the future. Grail can go fuck herself. Tara's on the team. I'm excited about that. I know a lot of people are going to say Tara should just stop, but to that I say, let her be. Let's see what happens. Let's see what John Layman has in store. For now, 8.5 as well.
Interesting. Well, not as well. I haven't given my story yet. But I don't know that Tara is like a part of Titans, or if she's going to be like staying there on Gemworld. I think that's the case. That's the way I took it. But I could be wrong. Man, I enjoyed the Grail scene. That was great. I love Grail. Way underutilized character. But the rest of it felt like I've enjoyed this series, the whole thing. The entire time, while you and Brandon way more often shit on it. But after reading this season, man, I kind of feel like what Brandon was saying. It was pretty much just a rehash of old typical Titan stories. And in this issue in particular, there were some panels that were just bad art-wise. The worst offender being the close-up of Dick talking to Tara. Dick's face is just horrible. I don't know, man. I've been with it this whole damn time, and this one I just and then they were like, let's save her with compassion, not knock down her walls, or it just felt like a tight story that I've read like 7 times before. Yeah, can't be on board with this one. It'd probably be lower without the tie-in stuff, because the tie-in stuff was done great, which feels weird to say. But I don't know. Felt hella phoned in. 6.5 out of 10 for me.
Fair enough. Yeah. I get it. I really do. Yeah, I didn't even register some of the art, because the panels that you're pointing out I was looking at other stuff on those pages, so I didn't even notice those. Like that panel you're talking about with Dick's face. I was so drawn into Tara's face because I thought that looked so good in comparison, and it distracted me from how bad Dick's face looked.
Dick's
And going back,
Dick's face looks like a Bard emoji.
and going back through the issue and looking at other panels, that's the art was not the greatest. So
No, and that is so
shit. Okay,
Ah, that's
7.5.
Pete Woods doesn't really do that.
No,
He did this issue. This felt phoned in from every direction.
or Rush.
Well, look at that up on the screen, and it's time for me to read it. Absolute Batman number 17, read by Scott Snyder with art drawn by Greg. Wow, there was some wishful thinking. With art drawn by Eric Canete and colored by Frank Martin, with letters by Clay Gulls, and the cover was by Nick Dragotta with Frank Martin. Man, I took time travel there. All right, so I'm going to review it a little out of, I'm going to review it completely out of order, just to give you a better idea of what's going on. It starts out with a flashback when Poison Ivy was young. Her mom brought her to Gotham to visit. And we get flashbacks of her throughout. The next one is of her deciding that she plans on making hybrid creatures that involve all 6 kingdoms of life. We get flashbacks of Bruce too. These ones all recent. Him checking in on all his friends, everything going to hell, and he either can't find them or they won't talk to him. So he decides to go see his mom, talk to her, and instead sees her kissing Jim Gordon. So he says, "Fuck this shit," goes without saying anything. Present time, we see a very tall building with the top half enveloped in vegetation. Batman, with a chainsaw strapped to his arms, cuts his way in with Pennyworth in his ear. He makes his way to the top, fighting his way through hybrid monsters who find Poison Ivy all the way at the top of the building. He tries to roast her with flamethrowers, but she regenerates. A lot of her. He yells out, "None of you are even real," and then they all disappear, and the real Ivy comes out. She was trapped in a lab accident and became the hybrid creature she sought to create, the mix of all the 6 kingdoms. And she's horrified. We wrap with an epilogue that shows us Martha making a call to where the other side basically says, "Welcome back to the Court of Owls." This is, wow, damn. And I mean, is there anybody better to give me an alternate Court of Owls than Scott fucking Snyder? I think that story was fantastic. I have not been the knight out there championing this book at all, but I mean, the art, honestly, I wish this was Marcia Takara or someone, but it's not bad. Better than Dakota. And the story was fucking fantastic. I enjoyed this issue. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I'm looking forward to seeing what's coming in the next issue, where this stuff with Ivy goes. It's gonna be really interesting. I gave it an 8 out of 10.
Man, my score is a lot higher. I got so swept up in the hype. Reading it, the Poison Ivy is not totally different, but the origin is different.
It's Poison Ivy and Woodrue wrapped into the same person
with some parental trauma.
Yeah.
That whole aspect of the history with her mom had me really curious about what that was going to do to her psyche, and the fact that she was created in Arc M tells you that she's going to be more of a freak of nature as opposed to a metahuman.
Cool.
And quite literally, you see three Poison Ivy, three times you see Poison Ivy show up on panel, on page, and you're like, oh, so that's what she's going to look like. And then you get to the last one and go, oh, shit. Oh, yeah.
Right.
Like, if it wasn't for G. Willow Wilson with her ongoing Poison Ivy, that I don't think I would have been prepared for what's going on in Absolute Batman number, which issue is this, 18?
It's 17, but yeah.
17, yeah.
I'm with you there.
Yeah.
I
That's
really am.
very,
That did definitely make it more digestible.
yeah. When you say digestible and poison ivy, my mind went straight to the cannibalism story. Like, oh god.
Dude.
Yeah. She had no choice.
Fucking full, like 3/4 of the way full, and then forced himself to eat the rest of them.
Yep. And then because he was bad juju, she felt bad juju.
Yep.
She went on a trip, man. What the fuck was I gonna say? Shit.
I don't know.
Yeah, her character design was wild.
Okay.
But what really got me was how Alfred described her as she's more than just part plant, part human. She's part everything.
Yeah.
And then you see the design, and you're like, oh shit. I see like muscle fibers, I see some other shit. I'm like, okay, this is a wild version of Poison Ivy. I like it. And then just throw it on top the fucking Scott Snyder bringing back Court of Owls in a big way, in a way that nobody saw coming. I don't know how I feel about it 100% yet, because the fact that Martha Wayne is a part of the Court of Owls, I was so sold on this Martha just being happy. I was just prepared for this Martha to be okay. And then he decides, Scott Snyder decides, nope, she's going to be in the Court of Owls. We don't know what the Court of Owls are like in the Absolute Universe, though, so I'll give him that. There's so many questions came out of this. Bruce is just put through the fucking ringer. Even Edward isn't returning his calls now. Ozzy is just cut all ties with him. We know that. Harvey apparently is dead.
We don't know for sure.
I mean, that's definitely how the nurse made it sound.
That he was gone.
Yeah. But then they were talking about like, but I thought he had another mother. She's like, yeah, but like his brain was cut in half. It's like, okay, so he didn't get
held together, and then he's just gone. So who knows? He was probably stolen and is going to be put back together in Arkham.
Maybe we'll have to see. And even Waylon is
one thing you need
metamorphosizing.
to we haven't seen her yet.
Dr. Hurt? Is he?
Not Dr. Hurt. My bad. I apologize. I meant Hugo Strange. My God.
Oh, okay. He's supposed to be in this too?
I don't know, but
there's a
Hugo
chance.
Strange has had a lot of different roles, but his original kind of Batman villain, he was the mad scientist that was making enhanced monster man.
That's true. That's very true.
I am waiting for him to poke his ugly ass head up at any moment.
Knowing what Lex Luthor is like in the Absolute Universe, I can see Hugo Strange being a good psychiatrist. Nothing more. We'll have to see.
I mean,
yeah.
Superman, Absolute Superman is a little bit different than Absolute Batman. Absolute Batman is just different take going to the extreme, and Absolute Superman is like trying to write a different story.
That's true.
You know what I mean? And then fucking Green Lantern's just inventing a whole new story. And then Martian Manhunter's just like, what if we had a story about making a story that was the story itself wrapped inside of the Has Trip? What? I said mystery.
Oddly accurate. Yeah, it's a detective that dropped acid, but he didn't know he dropped acid, so he dropped more acid, and then there were shrooms.
Right. Damn it. a bad time, guys.
Yeah, so Absolute Batman right now is going to get a 9 out of 10. It would be higher, but it's also just dawned on me that I don't like Martha being endangered. I really don't. Save Martha. Anywho, on to our last book, the one I think we're both most excited for.
Don't say that name.
Which one? Kyle Starks?
Martha.
Martha. Martha. Oh my god. I just remembered an old joke my dad told me. But I can't remember how it went. I just remember always laughing my ass off at it.
You're gonna have to put that together then, son.
Yeah, it was just a spin on that old Brady Bunch line.
Brady Bunch.
Marsha. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so this is DC Vertigo #1, End of Life.
It is.
Yeah, the book called End of Life. This is written by Kyle Starks with art from Steve Pugh, colors from Chris O'Halloran, and letters from Becca Carey, with the cover from Gerald Perel. Something like that. Cover bombastic. I fucking love it. Never heard of Gerald Perel, but I like his art. So I'm going to try. This is fucking like 34, 33 pages of stories. So I'm going to try to sum this up as succinctly as I can. We have a man named Eddie Stallion who committed a crime. Now picture John Wick, but with Clint Barton's ego.
What he said was, Jason Statham, 15, 20 years ago.
Maybe a little more loud-mouthed. Jason Statham playing Grifter.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's fucking perfect.
Yeah. So this man is part of a group of assassins that are all animal-themed. Obviously, he is horse-themed with the last name Stallion. He is a legacy. His father was in this Assassin's Guild as well, except when he was helping an old college buddy with a heist, he did not realize that what house they were in that they were robbing actually belonged to the boss of that chapter, the chapter he's in of the Assassin's Guild. A man named Raven, or the Raven. Once Stallion figured out who it was, he told everybody to get the fuck out. Killed two of the guys that were not close friends of his, and explained what the hell was going on, and that they all had to get the hell out of Dodge. He tried to go back to his apartment, where he finds that there is a shit ton of hitmen looking for him. So he calls his handler, explains his side of the story. She tells him he's fucked. I'll try to cover for you, but just, get out of Dodge, get off the grid, stay out of sight, do whatever you can. He grabs whatever cash he can and whatever supplies he can and gets the hell out. Takes a bus all the way to his dad's place, to which he is very estranged from. A lot of bad history there. Not a great father. His mom had passed away when he was at a young age. His father treated him like shit, sent him off to boarding school, beat him up a little bit. Beat him up a lot of bit, let's face it. Just really, really bad fucking memories there. Bad relationship. But regardless, Stallion is told he could stay there for a few days until shit lies low. He tells his dad what happened. His dad calls him a fucking idiot, and so on and so forth. Through the night, his dad puts a gun to Stallion when he's in his bed, but Stallion's not actually in the bed. It was Trick, and then they go and have breakfast together. And in walks the next morning Stallion's old friend from school, Sophie, who is now his dad's hospice nurse because he has cancer. And just to backtrack a little bit on the way into town, Stallion had passed by an old amusement park based on a comic strip character called Wrong Dog. I can't even tell you. I can't even describe what like newspaper comic strip it would be like, but it's weird. Like a mix of Snoopy and Dilbert. I don't know. It's fucking weird. And they stopped at a gas station along the way. This whole town was once like a tourist attraction because of Wrong Dog, and the guy that created it, Richard Smiley, apparently he just went full egotistical white supremacy, Nazi propaganda bullshit, and he got canceled hard, and then Odd Dog kind of went downhill with him. So this gas station has a shit ton of merch, but then walks in some people that are robbing the place. They robbed this place apparently often, and this is when Stallion steps in, knocks the shit out of them, and saves the gas station owner and her son. This is relevant because at the very end of the issue, those same goons are then talking to their boss, licking their wounds, and their boss is actually Richard Smiley.
That's something.
That is something. That is the end of the issue. You then get your credits page plus 2 Wrong Dog by Richard Smiley comic strips, and it is not good. On purpose. On purpose, not like it's supposed to be good and not. It's that it's purposely not a good comic strip. It's very stupid. That's End of Life, though. Number 1, I'm hooked. I'll be honest with you. I really liked it. It was longer than I thought it would be, but I don't think that was a problem. There was a lot of story to fill in. There was maybe one page that didn't really get explained very easily. It's just kind of set up for the future. That probably didn't need to be there. Everything else was very much, I would say, necessary for that 35-page count. Art fantastic, cover even better. The story, the story's got me hooked. It is very John Wick-esque, though. I couldn't help but get that vibe almost the entire time. The character, not so much, but the plot line, very much so. You have an assassin that has done something illegal in the Assassin's Guild, and now he's being hunted by assassins and needs to get on the run from these assassins. And he's going to hunt them too. Very, very similar plot line. It's just the journey is going to be very different. There's going to be a lot more personal moments here and a lot more personality. So far, Eddie Stallion seems as fun as he is serious. And I've already taken a liking to the character. I gotta say, very, very interesting first issue. So for that, it is going to get, I'm gonna say 9.5 first issue. Solid first entry.
Damn, that's pretty damn high. Welcome to Vertigo with the first 3 pages being fuck.
Did you catch in last week's DC issue? So every week leading up to the next Vertigo issue, they have a preview of next week's Vertigo issue. And last week, for End of Life number 1, they had the 15-plus preview page where the first 3 words were duck, duck, duck.
No. See, I don't read previews, but
okay. I know what they're saying, but somehow it still works.
It still works.
There's a bunch of guys with guns.
Past that, it's an asshole hitman versus a Nazi cartoonist. I'm in fucking love. The art is great. It's really great. The art and coloring is so good on the interior of this book. Coloring is absolutely perfect. The story has me really interested, not because of the John Wick like story, but because of the characters involved. One, it's not just person, it's a team going on, and it's a little different. It's a cool concept. A love to hate to love main character. An interesting setup to a cool premise. I'm on board. I liked it a lot. Pretty cool. I would say Vertigo is now officially off with a bang, man. 8.75 out of 10.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm sold on it.
It's good shit, Maynard.
All right, well, with that, it's time for
Our top 3 and favorite moment.
what he said.
I'm tired, I told you. All right, you know what? I'm gonna kick mine off. I'm gonna kick mine off like first one for third is Absolute Batman number 17. Second is gonna go to End of Life number 1, and first is Nightwing number 135. As far as my favorite moments go, I can't pick between this one. Let me make sure it's not about to go away. There we go. Yeah. All right. It's this one where says, "I'm not gonna die, Devin. I was pretty pissed off when you brought an unknown acid to the job. This guy is fucking everybody up like the lone dildo at a lesbian orgy." It's that or that was pretty fun.
That was good.
What is? Whoa! What in the hullabaloo?
Technical difficulties, folks. They suck.
Always, or this one.
Oh yeah, that was a good one too.
This was really good. Maggie won't be too mad. She's dating my mom. She wants to be my friend.
Yeah.
I thought both of those were really good. I gotta give it to I gotta give it to End of Life number 1. They had the same score in Life and Nightwing. Nightwing got first place because End of Life is a setup issue. So I'm gonna split that difference and let End of Life take my favorite moment because I'm just that nice of a guy.
Fair enough. Right on. Good choice. My top 3. Nightwing will be number 3 with Absolute Batman at number 2 and End of Life at number 1. Just a fantastic first issue for Vertigo. My favorite moment, though, is going to go to Nightwing. Not the moment you had, but mine is when Nightwing Prime turned to the Zani and said, "Listen, buddy, you're no, I'm not afraid of you. You may scare children, but I need to be a superhero." And it's like that was when I was like, "Oh shit, the Zani's fucked now."
Being a superhero is way cooler than a circus.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, oh, nice.
Yeah. Sold.
Right? For sure.
Yeah.
Hell of a book this week. Hell of a wrap up. But now it is time for our favorite colors and covers, and we're going to kick it off looking at Nightwing, followed by our KO tie-in Titans, Absolute Batman 17, and finally End of Life number 1.
So if I may, to kick things off, all 4 covers had something good going for them. Titans, maybe the least, because of the giant dark side head in the background was very distracting. But having the rest of the team there is really cool. Yeah. Grail even. Like something little more relevant to the story. But having the rest of the team there was interesting. But that is maybe my least favorite cover this week. I'll be honest with you. Nightwing looks dynamic and cool. Absolute Batman looks horrifying and really pulls you into the issue. Not in love with Ivy's face in that one. It kind of looks a little tame.
Comic strippy?
Kind of, yeah. Compared to the rest. Like, everything else is so dynamic and detailed, and her face just looks
Like Kathy.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. So my number one definitely, like, it's a hard choice between it and Nightwing, but End of Life number one is so dynamic, and the color choice alone really pulls you in.
Yep. And maybe it's just because Holly and I have been to McKay's lately, and we're looking at some of the books that I used to dive into when I was a kid. I didn't just read comics as a kid. I read full-ass books too. Most of them were 70s action or 70s Western books, and this just has that old 70s action book cover, and it kind of shows what we're getting on the inside, and it's fucking done really well.
Yeah.
I really like that cover. I mean, mine's 100% End of Life.
So good, so good. I hope this cover artist stays with the series.
Yeah. Yep. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Who was it again?
It's shit. Fucking forgot. It's on the cover too, in the bottom left hand corner. I just can't remember his name. Gerald Perel. That's it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right. You said it a number of times. Yes, I do too. I do too.
All right.
That is it, everybody. That is all we probably on for this show that we have, and all of our other shows combined. What we're getting fucking old, or at least I am. Look, see how you're getting every week. You're getting just a tiny more gray and catching it from me. You're taking all the gray, you're leaving me only white. I've only got just white left. You took it all.
Yeah.
You thief.
So you want it back?
I'd rather have gray than white. God damn it.
Yeah, fair.
All right, and on that note, I'm going to feel sorry for myself. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We'll be back next week at some point. Who knows? We're keeping it pretty fucking casual. It
Honestly,
like Fridays, sometimes it might be a Saturday. It'll never be a Wednesday. And hopefully it will never have to be a Monday or a Tuesday. But we will see you next week, likely Thursday or Friday or Saturday. Who knows? You'll be able to tell if you subscribe, because I'm pretty sure it notifies you when that happens. I don't know. I've never subscribed to someone before. That's it. So same Geek Time, same Geek Channel, as I just explained. And that's the show we're getting out of here, so you'll have to as well. Be careful out there, and remember, in the Geek Matrix, everybody has a home in the Geek Matrix. You are not alone.
Peace.